Hey, it's Frankie again. It's been a couple of weeks since I had my stem cell procedure, and I wanted to let you see me now after I've had a chance to be home and get around. Still have a broken foot and a busted knee. That has put a damper on things because I really have the energy and the desire to go out and do things, and I can't get up and do. That apathy that's so popular with Parkinson's was one of my major issues. Um, I really would like to go fishing. I would like to get up and just clean my house because when I was not feeling so well, it kind of got a little dust bunny-ish. Um, I still do not have a lot of the um, dystonia. The muscles in my arm right here are not as tight. Now this hand is still stiff right here. It's not as stiff as it was. I can bend my fingers. I actually was able to write thank you notes. This one is not nearly as stiff, and I have lots of fluidity of motion. My face is not masky. I've been told I've been smiling more. And something I didn't realize, people said that my voice is different, that I sounded differently. And that's something that I wasn't aware of, and they were too kind to say anything about it. But now they're telling me, gee, you even sound different. And I'm going, really? Wow, I didn't know that. I sounded different. I do know that those foggy moments and lack of clarity, I don't get them nearly as much. I don't have them actually at all during the day, and I might have a few stray minutes of it at night whenever I'm a little bit tired. But not right now. I'm just stuttering because I'm talking off the cuff. But I really feel like my mind is sharp, and I like that because it was really it's just concerning when you want to say something in a group of people and you cannot get your thoughts out of your head. The muscles in my body, especially in my, really this is embarrassing, the place where my dystonia was the worst was in my buttocks. And there's like this just rock hard all the time. And the back of my calves were rock hard all the time. And now my muscles are, when you touch me or I touch myself, my husband touches me, we notice my muscles actually feel looser. They're not nearly as tight. It's as if I've been working out all the time and my muscles will never relax. But now they're relaxed and I can rest. Um, and the dyskinesia, this thing right here, I only get maybe just a tad at night, and it's not very noticeable. It doesn't last long, whereas I was having problems with it throughout the day, especially after taking my medication. And I am taking my medication. Like I told you, I did not ever expect this to be a cure. I expected it to alleviate symptoms, and it has alleviated symptoms, and I'm very, very proud of that. And I feel like I'm back again. Part of the apathy was I would get up in the morning, I wouldn't put on my makeup, I'd just throw on a t-shirt and a pair of ratty old pants and go out and go fishing. But now I'm finding when I wake up, I have the energy and the desire to put on my makeup and to pick out a pretty outfit. And that's something a little cognitive change that I've noticed along the way. I feel like my personality is coming back. I think Parkinson's really robbed me of who I was as a person. It slowly just took and took and took and took to, I felt like I was a shell of myself. But this is great. I feel like I'm back again. I feel like I'm my old flirty self again. And you can't see this. This is his pretty face right here. This is Buddy. Say hi, Buddy. Buddy has been really close to his mama since she broke her foot and broke her knee. Yes, kiss, fussy kisses, buddy kisses. Yep. But the sad thing is, because I have a broken foot and a broken knee, I have a little rat terrier that has neurological issues that I adopted when she was 2 years old. And I've had her now for a couple of years. I love her dearly, but she needs a lot of care that I cannot physically give her while I'm hobbling around trying to recuperate. So I'm going to have to give her back to the no-kill animal shelter where I got her from. And that's going to break my heart tomorrow. But I know that she needs care. And they're going to give her some good care. And I hope they put her in a fantastic foster home. So if you see little Ellie Bug on the Charleston Animal Society homepage, she really is a sweet little girl. She just has some Parkinson's type issues too. You know. So I can't pick her up. I can't take care of her. So we're going to do that. That's a hard thing. So I know y'all going to be thinking about me because I have to concentrate now on getting myself well and strong. And you know, spring will be here and I'm going to be out fishing and swimming and running around and riding my bicycle. I'm so excited about the things that I've had to give up along the way that I can pick back up again. Life is good. Life is good. And I do not regret having this done. I told you about that placebo effect. I was thinking about that today. I really was thinking about it. You know, how much of this change is because I feel a euphoria? Well, I cannot explain why my muscles are relaxed when they would not ever relax before. And I cannot explain the tremendous difference in the dyskinesia. Um, and I just can't explain it. It must be the stem cells working. And like I'm telling you, I still have symptoms. I mean, I still lose a stray thought here and there. I still have some stiffness in my right arm. And I still get a little bit of the dyskinesia at night, but just briefly. But I have a lack of stiffness. And the stiffness was very painful. And I don't hurt anymore. And I think the fact that I don't hurt anymore says volumes. I hope this continues. And when I start to feel like it doesn't, I'll tell you. You know, I'll woman up. I'll tell you if I think that this was not a good decision. But I really think it was. My husband notices a lot of changes. When I went to church Sunday, they all said they could see a difference immediately. And that was with me using a walker, a boot, and a brace for my fall. And they could still tell a difference. I am going to start human growth hormone therapy, which was recommended by the doctor in the Dominican Republic. That's supposed to be in the mail today. He says my body has had a wonderful change with the stem cells, and now we need to nurture and nourish them along a little bit. He also recommended that I do the hyperbariatric treatment, which is that compressed oxygen chamber. He has been looking for helping me find one. They are expensive. These are things athletes use and people use to heal wounds. It's been a pretty good thing for people, and we're hoping that it will help me out too to continue with this. I don't know much about it. I've been studying about it, and it seems like a good thing, and it seems like something that if I know anybody in my community that might need to use it, I'll be willing to share it, because it would be ludicrous for me to have it all to myself and it be something good. It's time to give back a little bit, because people have been wonderful to me. This is a long blog because I'm bored. I have all this energy, and I want to go out and do stuff, and I have to hobble around my house for 4 more weeks. But in 4 weeks, I'm going to put on some roller skates, and I'll probably bust my ass again. Stem cell therapy, is it for you? I don't know. Like I'm telling you, all our Parkinson symptoms are different. We're all at different levels, and what works for one person may not work for another. It worked for me. It may not work for you, but I'm happy. People have been contacting me and asking where I went, and I told them, you know, if you want to know, you have to private message me on Facebook. But I'm going to tell you this too. Somebody said you can't have this done in the United States, and yes, you can. There's a place called StemGenX in California. They use adipose fat. There's a place, and I'm not sure if they use anything else, but I do know that they do that. There's a place in Florida called StemEdX. I believe I'm saying that correctly. They do bone marrow. No, they do adipose and placenta stem cells. The one I went to is Region Center in the Dominican Republic. They do adipose and bone marrow. So, but you can get this procedure done right here in the United States. You don't have to leave the country. My procedure was $8,800, including room and board, not including airfare. And I went during the holiday season, so you can imagine how the flights were through the roof. But I'll tell you, I flew Delta, and with my injury on the way home, they were wonderful. They were very, very wonderful. So if you ever have to go through security or through customs and you are hurt and sick, Delta takes good care of you. Some things that maybe I was a little let down about, though. One thing that I was hoping would change that did not was my handwriting. I've gotten to the point where if I wasn't tired and judged my medication correctly, I could do a little bit of legible handwriting. I still can do legible handwriting, but I can only write for a certain period of time, and then I have to stop. I kind of maybe hope that would completely change, and you know, perhaps it will over time. Perhaps it will. You know, as long as I can type on my typewriter, I'm good. Well, I'm going to continue to bore you with my little talks about my post-stem cell surgery, and I'm going to bird walk, like all of us old teachers know that term, getting off the subject. But I want you to see me. I want you to see me talking and communicating with you. And until next time, it's now December. It's Happy Hanukkah to my Jewish friends, and Merry Christmas to my fellow Christian friends, and Happy Kwanzaa to my friends after Christmas. Let's all celebrate life and light and love and peace and healing. Bye.